Hey, what's up, y'all? And today I'll be telling you guys how to get bonds as a speedrunner because some people don't really want to spend hours on a game just to get bonds. So I'll be letting you guys know on how to speedrun Dead Rails and get about, I'd say, probably up to 150 bonds per match. And without further ado, let's get started. First, get coal. So obviously, you want to get coal as you get to drive the train. That's kind of logical, but so first, just by the way, I'm using Wolf Class. I'm just using it. It just came out. It's pretty good. I think it's good. So also, just a little disclaimer. I will not be going for castle because I'm trying to. Well, it gives a bunch of bonds, but I'm trying to save as much time as possible. And as you're speed running, you don't want to. You only want to stop for towns. You definitely want to, yeah, you definitely just want to try to go as fast as possible. So, obviously, I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's just all right. So, next. Let's just go. I'll be time lapsing a bunch of stuff to save a bunch of time, so you guys don't have to sit here for long. But all right, let's just go. Okay, now I am gonna stop for this house because um I'm pretty sure it's a doctor's place and I need heals. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it is. So you definitely want to get a few heals on the way. By the way, I didn't spend any starter bonds, but I won't be buying any guns from the shop. All I'll be buying is probably a, a bunch of coal and probably ammo and heals. But yeah, as for speedrunning, you want to save as much time as possible as being efficient as possible. So all right, now I will tell you guys this. The only reason I'm stopping for this blue house because I have nothing. I really highly suggest to not stop for blue houses as like it's kind of a gamble. Most likely there's gonna be zombies in these blue houses. Like there's rarely gonna be any loot. So just yeah, I need to go. But yeah, I really like suggest you just don't stop for blue houses because they don't really give anything. And next, you want to raid towns as much as possible. As they give. Ooh, see tower now. Okay. So there is a method on like how to raid towns fast, and I'm about to do it. So watch closely. First, you want to go up here for starter ones. I'm gonna speed it up for you guys. So yeah, just watch. You want to get up to the platform and hit them, because yeah, I just had to shoot the. You always want to get the mayor first, so you don't have to worry about him later. Yeah, but yeah, you just want to take care of these first ones. Now there is an easier way to do this, but as I said, don't really have anything right now, so I'm just going to do this the annoying way. As you can see, there's like 4 bonds in here. So yeah, you always want to get the bank first. Well, once we clear all the zombies, but there is a way easier way to do this. I just haven't done it yet. No, always make sure you have fuel, because you never know when you're about to run out of fuel at like the wrong time. This happened to me before, so. I'm also stopping for this because, if I'm not mistaken, these houses usually have about like maybe 1 piece of coal in them. So I hope I'm right. Yeah, they always have like at least 1 piece of coal in these things. I'm just grabbing the chairs too because I can use them as fuel. As you guys can see, I've just found Sterling Town, and you definitely don't want to go into the cave unless you're like not speedrunning. But if you want to save a bunch of time and get a bunch of bonds, I will time lapse it. But just go to each house, and each house has 1 bond in it, except for the church. So you want to go get all those bonds and then get out. Alright, here's the next town. I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do this town, since I have a bunch of stuff. So first, I'm just going to take out these zombies. I can't really see, so I'm going to shoot these guys. Alright, you definitely want to get all the snake oil. You definitely want those. Forgot the. Alright, so I just got holy water, and at the O2. So at this stop, I will be showing you guys how to do this bank really efficiently. Oh, definitely don't want to attack those. You definitely don't want to go for those like. Alright, okay. Stop needs to get out the way, but just get rid of you. But yeah, and obviously you want to do the bank as you're going for bonds. As you see, there is a ton of bonds in here. Yeah, you always want to go for banks. They have a bunch of bonds in it. I left the silver because I'm kind like, as you're speed running, you want to get some money, but you don't want to waste time. And there is snake oil in here, so let me pick up that. Pick up that newspaper. You definitely want to pick up these bodies for fuel as well. Oopsies. Yeah, as you see again, I'm just stopped for this house because as we're early into the game, you definitely want to stop for these kind of houses. Not all the time though. Alright, next we got second town. Now I'm about to show you the easiest way to get these done. I'm gonna gather them all up. Ooh, holy water. Yeah, I'm gonna get all of them in like a big group, throw the holy water down, and just lure them in. And it'll kill like most of the time. You just finish off the rest. Like I thought he was hiding. But yeah, as you see, we just finished that whole town in like so easy. So just gonna go in there again. There's a lot of bonds in here. Definitely want to go for these banks. They give a bunch of gold and bonds. Let's see, I have a bunch of coal that I collected. Definitely want to keep all that coal. Just wearing a helmet for. Alright. You see, I have ran into a military base. Now I'm gonna try to time like this. But you definitely just want to get. So you can't really do anything about this first wave. You just kill them as usual. It's quite easy. Actually, I just did that with ease. Like, it's not really that challenging. But you just open this. There's gonna be at least 7 bonds in here. Get all those, and you use snake oil. You use a bunch of it, and you skip the last raid that, like, cause there's a second wave to all that. So we just get past that with ease, and now we just go to the next station. That's probably the easiest way to get bonds. And let's keep going. Again, stopping for these houses since they have fuel. Definitely want to get fuel. As you can see, there's another town. Now, it is daytime, so I'm not really sure about raiding this town since it is a huge town. There is 2 banks, but yeah, it's night. So again, the plan is pretty simple. When I gather them all up, yeah, it's pretty simple. You just get them all up, put them in a group. Especially when it's a big town, you definitely want to make sure to get all these, especially the ones close to the wall. Alright, so. is going for the church. I'm not gonna sell this time. I'm just gonna throw it at them. Because again, I don't tutorial, so just gonna leave that there. You always want to get holy water. Oops, that was the wrong code. As you see, there is a bunch of bonds in here again. As I said, definitely want to get these banks done. As you can see, the next code, yoink that away. Again, there's only 3 bonds in here this time. It's still bonds though, so I suggest getting all these doctor houses as well, but I'm just more good on fuels. Alright, see, I've found a castle, but I'm not going to raid it, because as these castles, they have some bonds, but for the amount of bonds that are in that castle, it's definitely not worth the time. Now, occasionally, if you're doing it for gold, a castle, you definitely want to go for a castle. It has tons of gold, and I'm not going to say it doesn't have any bonds, because it has like maybe like 6 or 7 probably in that house, but or well, the castle. But yeah, if you're speed running and you just want to get like some quick bonds and get done with the game, really don't suggest doing a castle. No, don't get me wrong, they're really good, but it's just not worth the time. As you see, I'm fighting these right now because since I'm the wolf class, I don't have to. I can be outside at night without basically getting killed. Just getting a quest done. Alright, as you can see, on my way back, because, you know, like I said, yeah. You know, I'm just gonna walk back because, well, yeah, it's just easier in driving train here. Yeah, so, yeah, first, like, once you get here, you definitely want to sell your stuff. Just checking out the shop, see if there's anything good. Now, in this occasion, I'm not going to buy armor, because I don't need it. Plus, if you're speedrunning, you probably yeah, you probably don't want to waste time. But as you see, we're at another town, and again, going to the method, as I said, and let's just show you guys how it's done. You know, obviously get all of them. And since it's 9, I won't really take damage. Just gathering them all up. As you can see, what I'm doing here is very dumb. Definitely do not do this. It's probably an easier way to do it, but I keep messing up. Werewolf just keeps doing too much, but yeah, definitely don't do this. I'm gonna try to do it at a distance, and it's definitely not gonna work, but you know, at least try to open the safe. It should be daytime by now. If I'm not mistaken, it should be 5 o'clock. Yeah, there's no way it's not daytime. Alright, there we go. As you can see, of course, there's bonds in here. I'm gonna skip the gold, don't need it. And we're gonna go back to the train once again. Alright, as you can see, we are in fact driving, and I don't know, we've been through some meters, so again, don't go for the blue houses, as they are useless and probably have some useless stuff in there, so we've reached a town. You should probably go for this town, but I'm not going to, because as we're speed running, we already went for some stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna spawn the boss so I can prove to you guys that the speed run is not hard, and even with spawning the boss. I'm also going to show you guys a trick to do it easier than going under the bridge or fighting them. Well, I'm still going to be fighting them and the boss, but there is quite an easier way to do it, especially with werewolf style. So while we're here, I'm just gonna show you guys all the spawn locations for the limbs if you're having trouble. So got the leg, pretty sure this is the left arm. Yes, no, I don't, my left at least. Got the brain, Now, sometimes most do not spawn the boss. Like, I really highly recommend if you're not doing a quest or not going for a challenge or anything, I suggest you just like sell the brain if you want like an easy win. But it sells for 250 and it's very useful. So for all you new players out there, I suggest you sell it, or if you want the challenge, and, you know. But there is a good side to spawning him, and it's if you get done with the raid, it will give you a lightning gun. And make sure there is a arm back here, so make sure you guys don't miss that one. I missed it a few tries. Ooh, Kobe. But yeah, as you can see, we're gonna get this done very fast. I might drink. Actually, no. Yeah, it's you don't even have to go that far to get out. Just gotta kill some of them. Oh no, it's fun. Not probably, definitely if you spawned it, you definitely want to go for the ray gun. But I'm not doing it because yeah, well, just want to show you that you don't. All you need is like just one gun. No, I do recommend that you probably should only. Well, you should probably get guns, a bunch of them, but I'm only using one for content and entertainment. Now, as you guys can see, we have reached the end of the game, and I'm just gonna time lapse it and show you guys what I would do. First, want to get rid of them. Yeah, first want to get rid of all these ones on top. Yeah, definitely don't get killed by one of these things. They do a bunch of damage. Yeah, so just wanna just wanna get rid of them. I don't know how he's tanked like 3 different bullets. Now, great, it's nighttime. So now it's night. There's bonds inside of the house. So, as you see, I'm just walking back. There is bonds inside of all those houses in there, so you can go for them if you want. I would suggest completing it and going for them, but I ran straight outside because it's way easier to lure the bots, especially with this new style. Now see, I have 42 bullets left. Yeah, as you can see, I think I just seen the boss. Pretty sure it just spawned. Get rid of it. There is gonna be some vampires spawning, but they don't do that much damage, so yeah, just get rid of those vampires. They are pretty annoying. You are faster than them and you have more health. Let's just get rid of Nikola Tesla. As you can see, it is daytime, and I definitely want to get rid of him. So just get all headshots and he should be gone. And as you can see, we just easily got him. Didn't even take that long. And as you can see, since I ran away, none of the zombies, like the outlaws, none of them can get me now since I'm so far away. And as you can see, I just easily done that. It is not hard at all. It's taking me about like probably under 32 minutes, because since I sped a lot of it up. But Never thought like how how huge they made Nikola Tesla. It's this that I'm glad they added this to the game. Now, ski. There's absolutely no reason for me doing this. I'm just doing this for fun. Okay. Yeah, but that's how you get it done. And now at this point, you've really done it. You've gotten bonds. You just completed the game with about mainly one gun, except for shotgun. Had to use that for him, but didn't even waste that much money. Didn't take as long as usually people would finish Dead Arrows about like in 2 hours. So to eat this guy. Yeah, but that's about it, man. If you watch the end of the video, give yourself, a little pat on the back because this did take me a long time to make this video. And I don't usually, record that much. Well, I do. I'll record almost every day, but without ado, see you guys next time. Peace out.